Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be learning how to do our eyeshadow. So pick up that brush, pick up that palette that's been sitting in your cabinet for the last couple of months. Okay guys, you bought that shit in when? November? It's February 1st and you have not picked up that palette since November. Class is in session and the teacher is here. The two palettes that we're going to be using today is these two Makeup by Mario palettes. This is the Master Mattes palettes and this is the Ethereal palette by Makeup by Mario. I really love these palettes. I feel like if you're an eyeshadow girly or wanting to learn how to do eyeshadow, I feel like Makeup by Mario has some of the best makeup palettes ever. So I definitely would say invest in a good palette. The Makeup by Mario palettes are definitely on the pricier side. I mean, I think this palette was like $60-$70. I don't know. But I definitely would say you get your money's worth and it's really, really good. I definitely use mine every single day. And today's focus is just going to be on eyeshadow. Okay, guys, I'm going to teach you guys what I do and how I create the looks I want. Okay, so the last look that I just did, you guys really liked that. So I'm going to try to do a different look today. This is the eyeshadow that we're going to learn how to recreate today. And I'm going to teach you guys how to do this step by step. When I'm trying to elevate my makeup and trying to make my eyeshadow look really, really perfect, I always get tape. I feel like it always just makes my eyeshadow look amazing because I don't have that mess that I have to worry about afterwards. So it's so nice. And I feel like tape just really helps. So if you are a beginner, even if you are a pro, like I feel like tape just makes the best difference in the world. And I'm sorry guys, I literally say I feel like definitely and literally so much. And like it's just my vocabulary. Like if you can count how many times I say like in this video. You want to elevate your eyeshadow. I feel like I just said I wouldn't say anymore. Oh my god. The best thing that you can do is for yourself when you want to elevate your eyeshadow look is use cream bronzer. Yeah, we can use concealer. Bronzer just works way better in this sense. And it helps your eyeshadow, makes your eyeshadow look really good. Especially if you are going for like a kind of brown kind of look. I'm gonna use this Hourglass bronzer on top of my eyelids like this. This is gonna help my makeup look more elevated. This is the brush I'm using by Morphe. It's the M456 brush. I know that they just dropped new brushes. Obviously my PR got lost in the mail. Morphe, I'm gonna forgive you for that. Just don't do it again. And please send me my stuff ASAP. I know I put the cream bronzer on top of my eyelids, but also I'm gonna put it on my brush and just blend it out. And you want to slowly blend out. It's going to help that eyeshadow that we're going to put on top of our eyelids look way more elevated. No, this is like a beginner kind of look. It's going to look way more elevated and you're going to look like you know what you're doing. And everyone's just going to say, when did you get your makeup done, girl? Like, what's going on? What's going on? No, you just listen to Sabrina Heston. One thing about me, I love a good eyeshadow look. So I like doing my eyeshadow. I feel like it's like the best thing ever part of makeup. I don't know why I stopped because I felt like everybody was just trying the clean girl, and I'm sick of that. I'm not a clean girl. I actually learned this trick from a makeup artist on TikTok and they said that if you do this, it will make your eyeshadow look better, and I've tried it and it has made my eyeshadow look better. So I definitely would recommend using the Master Mattes palette now, and we're going to be using the color Matte 8. And I'm going to be taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, and this is the A10 brush. I'm going to blend out the ends. Do you see how that eyeshadow is sticking like that? Same thing with the other eye. And even though it kind of looks like a little bit messy, don't worry because you have that tape and it's going to look cleaned up after. I know eyeshadow can be like a little bit hard, especially for beginners. But once you get the hang of it and you keep practicing, it literally will become easier. I know when I first started, my eyeshadow was looking crazy. Guys, I would literally probably go on Snapchat with my eyeshadow up to here. And I'll insert a picture right here, but it was just a mess. Like, I literally just looked crazy and I was proud of it. So honestly, you guys, like, don't worry about your eyeshadow looking crazy because practice really does make perfect. You kind of want to make this a little darker. So we're going to be using this color right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to be using Matte 6 in this Master Mattes palette. And I'm going to be using that same Morphe M456 brush. And we're just going to be going in the ends like once again because I just want that end to become like a little bit darker so it could look a little bit smoked out. I might change like the eye look a little bit, but that is my kind of inspo picture. Brush it inwards a little bit and then outwards slowly. And we're just gonna be patting that brown color at the end like that. In the picture, she kind of has like a gold in the inner corners, a bit like that. So I don't have a gold like that, but I have this color right here in the Master Mattes palette. This is the color M6. I'll be using the same Morphe M456 brush, and I'm just gonna be patting it on top like that. I'm not gonna use the Morphe brush anymore. I'm gonna use this brush. I don't know where I got this from, and I'm just gonna pat this like that. It's definitely a beautiful color. I really do love this palette for that reason. I feel like the sparkles in this palette is what initially just had me wanting to buy this palette. So now we got that established. It kind of looks a little bit sunsetty. Now we're gonna take the Morphe brush and we're gonna use shade Matte 1. And I'm gonna be using that light color shade. I'm gonna be putting it in my eye in the corners like that, because you want to keep the sparkles in the middle so you have like 3 different type of things. Like it's not gonna look exactly like the picture. I mean, the girls was a little bit more pinkish, but that's where I'm just getting my inspiration for this look today. And you just want to slowly just pat it, not too much. You're not going back and forth, you're patting. Pat, 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 pat. This is eating. Hello. Okay, so you're gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Pat, pat, pat. And I'm telling you, pat, don't drag. So stunning. You guys, hold on. Hello, is this not giving? The face is not even, yeah. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. Look at this eyeshadow so far. Put eyeliner on top. You can use a liquid one. I prefer to use the Say Beauty mascara and then use it as eyeliner. I don't know, it just looks way better to me every time I use that. So I'm gonna use it like this. And this is the Say Beauty one, and this is the Black Noir. Anytime I use mascara as liner, I just feel like I like it way better. And my makeup just looks, it just eats. And since we do have that tape, it's gonna help us perfect our liner because we don't have to worry about like a mess. So we're just gonna start at the end and slowly. And I feel like to use mascara, you have to like be like pro to this because it does dry quickly, so you have to be really quick with it. And don't worry about your eyeliner messing up because you do have that tape on, remember. So take a little bit of black eyeshadow and I'm just gonna put it in there to give it like that extra darkness. I feel like I've always been an eyeshadow girly, you guys. When I was little, I would always like steal my mom's makeup and I would always play with it in the bathroom and just like do my eyeshadow. I remember when I was in the 5th grade, it was picture day at school and I did my like eyeshadow like pink and black, and I was literally so proud of it. I remember going to school and my crush coming up to me and telling me that I looked like a hooker. Oh. And I was just so sad that day, like, but hey, he just didn't understand the vibe, the vision. But it did look crazy, like, it did look crazy. But what the fuck did he know about hookers? Like, we're in the 5th grade. Guys, if you only knew how long it just took me to do my eyebrows, and they just still look horrible, but we're not going to talk about them because we're talking about the eyeshadow today. Like, I started doing my eyebrows at 7. It's literally 8 o'clock. You guys are going to ask me what lashes I'm gonna be wearing. I'm wearing the Dye Silk ones. I'll put the name right here. It's the orange pack. Everybody always asking me what lashes. Asking me for funny stories. So let me tell you guys the time that my dad picked me up in a khamis at school and how embarrassed I was. Because imagine, I didn't go to a Somali school or like a Muslim school, so nobody knew what he was wearing, and everybody was just like why was your dad in a dress? So basically, my dad was picking me up from school, and I'm just sitting there like waiting with my friends and stuff like that. He had one of those push to start cars, and he forgot the car keys at the house. And I'm walking up to the car. I get in the car, and you know, like there's a line behind us of cars. You know how it is when you're getting picked up from school. This is middle school, okay, guys? And there's a line of people like waiting, and my dad is like not moving his car because he's looking for the keys inside the car, and I'm just like, what the heck? And then my dad comes out this car, like obviously this was on a Friday, so my dad always goes to Friday prayer, and he comes out the car and he's wearing his kameez. All my friends are standing there, and me, I'm not thinking of anything of it because I didn't like. To me, like this is normal, but to them, like it wasn't normal. So everybody's just laughing at him and me, and they're just looking at us and just saying like, "What the heck?" And I just remember like thinking like, "Oh my god!" Like they think that he's wearing a dress, and I'm just like, what the heck? Like, this is so embarrassing. And it's not even embarrassing because it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing that they think that he's wearing a dress. Like, I was literally like, oh my goodness, what the heck? And this is on a Friday. I come back to school on Monday. You guys, everybody's asking me, so why was your dad wearing a dress? I'm like, that wasn't a dress. That's just cultural clothing. They're just like, your dad's wearing a dress. Guys, I never heard the end of this. The lashes that I used were the Dye Silk lashes, and I just cut them up and just kept placing them wherever I wanted. I just kept playing around with it until I liked how it looked, and this is how it looks finally. So right now, after all this, I know our eyeshadow looks like it's done, but no, just because it looks like it's done doesn't mean it is done. Let me show you guys using the Master Mattes palette for this, and that same color that we went in with our inner corners, we're gonna do it. And we're going to place that under our brow bone right here. And we're just going to keep placing it until it looks nice. And even on this side, you're going to do that. And slowly. You guys, we're literally going from beginner to expert in one video, you guys. So now we're going to take off the tape and see. Look at that. How perfect that looks. Like the tape literally helps so much because it literally makes your eyeshadow just look perfect. Quickly do the rest of my face off camera, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, this is the final look. I literally love my eyeshadow so much. Like, I'm so obsessed right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this step-by-step beginner-friendly makeup tutorial. I hope that you guys learned something from me today. And let me know if you're going to be trying this eye makeup look, and tag me if you do and any looks that you do. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And bye guys, I love you guys so much.